Hello, hello, hello. I am Dory with Prairie Scraps, and surprise, I'm here working on some things. I see kind of in the dark. It is warm outside. Yay. It's amazing how we can go from freezing and snow to summer. It's like 90 degrees here in the camper today. Had to get the fan going on me, get a little cleaned up. I know, sort of looks like a big mess here. It is. I'm just going to be doing some odds and ends today and showing you some of the new things that I got. So I'm kind of excited about that. Next weekend is the shower, and we've decided to have 10 tables. So I'm trying to get 10 tiered trays done with all the decor items. So I got lots of work to cut out for me. Hopefully, everybody enjoys it and finds it entertaining. So if you're coming on, make sure you say hello. Any of your likes, comments, and sharing it out to your crafty friends, that does help me out. And as well, make sure I am on Facebook, Prairie Scraps, and Prairie Scraps on YouTube. So be sure to like and follow in both of those places. Subscribe on YouTube, and that helps me out. Let me get this in. I decided to do a little bit of gardening first, and then I was gonna come in here. I might have done that in the reverse order. I maybe shouldn't have done that. So it is 4 p.m. here in sunny, hot Idaho, and I'm sitting in a tin can. So anyway, got a little air going, got the lights on us today. I'm just gonna put that down a little bit, but so I got some new things. I just got an order in. I didn't even, hardly hit time to check it out. So I thought I would share with you what I got on this latest launch order. So all the summer things are now out, and let's see, we got a bunch of more of these cutouts, and so I will maybe share those cutouts as I come to those transfers that go with it. So this was a new A size transfer that came out. It's called Fun Fun Fun. It's got a three-dimensional ability to do the word fun. I think that's fun, right? If you're watching on the replay, would you put hashtag replay? And if this is your first time ever watching me, please put 1ST so that I know that you're a brand newbie. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and make sure that you do check in. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what you're doing on this beautiful Sunday. This one was pretty exciting. A lot of people were really excited about this camera. It is called Focus on the Good. It's got it says Focus on the Good in that bubble, and then there's some pretty flowers to go with it. Flowers can definitely be used for other things. And there is a coordinated cutouts, chalkable chips. Actually, chalkable chips are reusable. So when it says chalkable chips, then they can be erased. You can just spritz it with water and wipe it off with a paper towel and start again. So that those two are going to go together. Just going to set that aside. This is the next one. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. I think it's a really cute one. I think it would make a cute t-shirt. Tell me, how would you use this one? Oh, a bag would be really cute. All kinds of things. Even a sign, right? Even a sign. And there's some cute little parts too, like that little airplane's pretty darn cute. All right. And let's see what else. Oh, this one I got. You guys, so I've been fighting this illness that Lydia has been having, plus having high blood pressure and coming off of having an issue with iron. So I'm really tired and stuff. And so I've been forgetting things. And I ordered this specially so that my daughter could give her soccer coach a little plaque with the soccer quote. So I'll tell you the soccer quote. It says, "You can overcome anything if and only if you love something enough," by Lionel Messi. He's a soccer guy. And then there's a little soccer ball, and there's actually cutouts to go with it. So you can make the balls on this particular one, or the sports paraphernalia, 3D. So there's 4 pieces to this, and these are chuckable chips as well. So you can go ahead and spritz them down and change them if you'd like. Although I find something like this probably is going to be generally the same color, unless you decide to do different school colors or whatever. But there's a tennis quote, there's football, there's baseball, and there is soccer. So that's a brand new one that just came out. Stick that there. Trying to keep all my chockable chips. The reason why is the Bumblebee is like teeny tiny that I got last time, and I don't want to lose it. Okay, this one I was super excited for. I think this is going to be a cute, cute, cute t-shirt. So stay tuned. Tuesdays, I've been making some t-shirts, so stay tuned Tuesday. Hopefully I'll be on here to make a t-shirt of this or something else. I don't know. Probably this. But this also had cutouts in the shape of the heart. And these are chockable chips as well. And I got 2 of them because I thought I might want more than one. So there is that. Stick that back there. I don't know. I'm trying to keep everything in an orderly shape or fashion when I'm putting it away. Oh. Today is the last day of April. Can you believe it? April feels like it went super, super fast. And we're done. This is another one I got for t-shirts. Although, tell me what you think. First of all, tell me, are you the oldest, the middle, the youngest, or the favorite? These all are kind of cute. These would be really cute t-shirts. It says, I'm the oldest, I make the rules. I'm the middle, I'm the reason we have rules. I'm the youngest, the rules don't apply to me. And I'm the favorite. So tell me which one of those you are. And how would you decide? Like, it kind of freaks me out to have like 4 different ones, like what sizes to make, because I want to make these for this summer in the craft fairs. So sorry, didn't mean to hit that. This one I was really fond of. This is one of those ones that go on our simple shapes. They come in a 4-pack. You can coordinate these with the simple shapes. And it says, love lives here. There's 6 different sayings, small ones. A messy kitchen is a sign of a happy family. This one says, oh, I didn't switch you. That's why I'm struggling. Give me a second here. Let's get you switched over, right? There we go. Sorry. All that writing, you need to get to see it. If you're coming in and say hello, family, and this is a definition. It says noun, the people you live for, laugh with, and love forever. I think that's super cute. Super, super cute, isn't that? Down here on the bottom, home is where our story begins. And please excuse the mess. Our standards have lowered with each child. So true. And then welcome to our beautiful chaos. So lots of cute, cute ideas for making small signs for around the house. I think they would work really good for that drop-in frame. I think that would be a really nice one too. I love these ones that have like the 6 or the 4. That last one is a nice, there's so many options. And then I guess I have the cherries. I don't know. I maybe showed you the cherries the last time. So I had those hanging out. But anyway, this was the other one that I picked up. It's called America's Always in Good Company. And it says the campground. It's intense. Intense. Get it? The campground it's intense. I think it's kind of cute. Although you don't take signs to your campground usually. Unless you have like maybe a cabin or something. And then this one says always in good company across the top. And it says the great indoors, stay home, keep cozy. Oh, the great indoors club. I kind of thought that one was mine. I have great aspirations for being outside, but if it comes down to like having to go in a porta potty or, you know, any number of things, I'm out. I'm totally out. It's not my thing. All right, so I've got piles and piles of things that I need to work on here. So we're going to just go ahead, get going, and I hope you'll join in and tell me what you think. Give me your opinions, give me your ideas. Tell me which one you are, the youngest, the oldest, whatever. Got all kinds of little little things, little goosey things. All right, so I don't know where to start. I've just got random things to work on. So, and we're doing the bridal shower. Like I said, we're doing 10 tiered trays for the bridal shower. I'm hot. You guys, I'm hot. This is something in here. I got little pieces. I had to take I had a tiered tray in here, right off to the side that I kept a lot of my little stuff, little things on. And I was finding some things too. I'm like, oh, well, that's where that is and whatnot. And I could see I've already digressed. Oh, look at that. I've got ribbon here, which is not belong here. We'll see. Someday I'll clean up. It's finally warm enough I could come in here and clean up. Nice, huh? So I was kind of setting everything up for the bridal shower. We're doing a yellow, black, white with sunflowers theme for the shower. And so actually both my son and his future wife. That sounds weird. I'm not ready to give up my son yet. Anyway, this was 32 cents. It's just like a wood chip deco. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's down to 32 cents. It says it's 3.5 inches. Well, it was only one. It was like 2 letters, a B and one other one that we don't have any need of in our family. So I picked it up because I knew I was doing this. And I think we're gonna try some yellow, get some color going. And I like to use our chalk paste for painting, for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and put you down here. Sorry, it's like on YouTube, it's like you get to look at my chest or my head, but at least at my chest, you get to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna paint this yellow. I don't think I need a really super big brush, but I've also got some other like things I've got kind of laying around I've been planning to use for this. And we're going to use our water, of course. Get our brush wet so it's easy to spread. I think it works better. You could do it however you want, but I think it works better to paint with the brush a little bit wet. It just goes on smoother, but you can paint it nice and thick too. Less coats that way, but I find that it's hard to get it to look nice. So we're just gonna try to get the inside here. Because this is a cardboard, like a chipboard type glued together thing, I think it's gonna be hard to get it covered. So this might take a couple coats. So that's why I'm kind of starting with this, because I know it's gonna take a minute for it to dry with me painting it. It's gorgeous outside. I'm so glad. It's so nice to have the sun. Tell me what you've been doing this weekend. Anything special? We had soccer tournaments yesterday for the cup. Glad that's over. And of course, yesterday it was, like we've had 60s this week in our town, but we went down the mountain to play for the tournament and it was 90 down there yesterday. So we sat out in the sun. If you could tell, I got quite a bit of sun. Felt so good at first, and then I'm like, oh, it's stifling. And here I sit in the camper in 90 degrees. So that's efficient, isn't it? Get all sides of this, because on a tiered tray and having it in the middle of the table, it's going to be something that everybody's going to see from all sides. So I want to make sure that I get everything coated on front and back and inside and outside, so it's all very consistent. So I've been doing a lot of like white and black and then just doing the sunflowers yellow. So I thought I'll do this. The other thing I really need are greens. So I'm going to have to dig around and find some greens, because I just could not find what I was looking for. Nothing really jumped out at me. I looked at Walmart I looked at Joann's a little bit, and nothing was really what I wanted. It's hard to find greens for a tiered tray, I think, because they need to be small. So I don't know. I've been seeing these like little balls that are covered in like a moss type or grass type of thing, and um, that's kind of what I was looking for because I thought it would look cute. And of course, my daughter, after when we went into Joann's, which was our second try at trying to find them, she's like, "Why don't you just make them?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, my feelings about moss." She goes, "I do know that." She figured I would say no, absolutely not, because I don't like to deal with moss. And if you've watched me do anything with moss, you've seen me almost cuss maybe, because I just do not like it. It gets everywhere. It doesn't really stick. I don't know. Tell me, do you guys like to use moss? It's not my thing. Not my thing. It looks pretty. It's a nice filler. The end results are good, but I don't like the mess. I don't like it. Blah. Not my favorite. It really does bother me. I don't know if my husband is catching this thing that we've been all fighting or getting. My daughter ended up getting, Lydia ended up getting pneumonia, and she's still kind of recovering from that. Her back hurts. She was in the nursery today for church, so this might be, one of my messiest jobs of painting. I'm just not really, whatever. It's crafting, right? We'll go back over it a little bit. Let it dry. It's going to soak it up, I think. Some of these edges, because it is so, like, it's cardboard, so it's really difficult to get it painted. And it looks like around the edges, I don't know. It's kind of pulling up. There's the bee. I would have even gotten more. And actually, I would have, because our last name is S, so I would have gotten some little S's if they had those too, but they didn't. If you are friends with me on Facebook, you maybe saw my starter, my sourdough starter. I don't know. I would love to connect with other people who are sourdough people. I am maybe not the best. This is maybe my third or fourth try to do starter in my lifetime, and I thought I had it. I've been following everything to the T that I saw on it's the lady I've been following. Oh, something on Boom. Can't remember. Farmhouse on Boone. I don't know. Anyway, if you want the link for her, she's really good, and like all the recipes have turned out. Even though my starter is not looking so hot most days, it's got a hooch on it that's pretty liquefied. So I'm gonna set this down because I feel like I'm kind of at that point where I'm gonna have to start painting like one side at a time, so I quit putting my fingerprints on it, and then we'll get it all touched up, I think. So we're getting it. It's getting there. Kind of a weird surface. And this, I don't know, we may just leave this a B. Just a plain old B, nothing special. Just painting it. Our chalks work really nicely. Like I said, it goes really quick and easy. It's non-toxic, so you can use it and know, like if a child picks up at this shower. I don't know. Kind of like They haven't really asked us who we wanted at the wedding, which is kind of weird. And they've sent out their save dates already. And they like used my daughter's list. And so I'm a little concerned because, like, I've definitely added friends to my life. But I guess maybe since my daughter's wedding 2 years ago, and maybe could have taken some off, but they didn't really come to us at all about it. There's just a couple questions. But anyway, my daughter was like, I didn't recognize. My daughter's throwing, she's the maid of honor for this. It's my son that's getting married. And she is, I don't know, is it just really dark on there? I don't know. This looks really dark. Sorry if it's dark. So she's throwing the shower, but I'm doing the table decorations. My sister-in-law, which is our side, is doing, she's coming to help just because she likes to do that kind of sort of thing. And my daughters are standing up, so they're helping, obviously, as well. So it's really being put on by our family, and it seems like none of my family is actually coming. So that's sort of weird. Put you up a little bit. Maybe you can see me and see me work. I'm going to move it back a little bit. Okay, so we got that bee. And then I have a whole bunch of these. I got these little stands, and they're probably for like putting signs on food and stuff, and we were talking about that too. But it's nice to have, I think, the spot of black on the tables and stuff. So I'm going to give it a go here and start doing some. I already did one of these, and they just look nice because they're a little bit more color. That makes sense. Ooh, knocking things over. So anyway, I'm like, okay, so she invited my mom, who isn't going to come because she's in Wisconsin, and then us. That's it. So I guess you're missing out on gifts. You're not getting gifts if that's the way you're going to be. I don't know why my family and friends didn't get invited. But anyway, I'm not, I don't know. We'll see. Kind of went like the opposite. Because initially her mom was going to throw a shower, and then she wasn't planning on it, I guess. And so then we are, ooh, there's a little bee. That's kind of cute. Kind of like the bee. So I don't know. I don't know what to think. Kind of turned into us throwing them a party. So glad we're doing that. Because they certainly didn't invite any of my friends. And we have a lot of, do you guys do that when you have weddings, when you have a lot of people coming from out of town? We have a lot of people coming from out of state. Our family does. And I mentioned that when that happens, when you're supposed to put like a basket, like it's proper etiquette to give them like a welcome basket or a gift or something in their room. I don't know. Tell me if that, am I like really old fashioned? But I know that these are all like older people. So, so I don't know. I guess the camping ones aren't really appropriate at the wedding. And apparently she was not happy with that. She was not happy when I kind of mentioned that, you know, we need to be thinking. I said, we need to be thinking about what we're going to do for out of town guests. And she, I guess, got really mad about that. So she doesn't have time for that. Well, great. We've just thrown a party for your family. But I don't know. Am I off base? Like if you have family coming from out of town or out of state and getting a hotel room, I think it's nice to like invite, you know, like give them something local. Not doesn't have to be ginormous or anything like that, but something to welcome them. These are all like eating. There is this butterfly. I might go with that on a couple of them. And these can all be like different. I might do this one, Home Sweet Farm, but do Home Sweet Home. These are all our minis that I've collected over the years. All different themes, Christmas. Shine bright. Remember why you started. Be the change. There's lots of ideas, but nothing is really jumping out at me. Oh, we could do a cozy up maybe. Good vibes. That's what I need. I don't know. I feel bad because my daughter's doing the whole parties pretty much by herself. I guess her mom's doing the cake. Ooh, we can do some Valentine's, I think. All right, let's see where we get with this. We will start out with this butterfly. I think I'm just going to do it white. Do it in white. And it goes with some of the other butterflies we have here. I'm going to get it down. It's been used quite a few times. We can use our transfers like 6 to 8 times. Some white out here. Oh, oofta. Oofta, oofta. Those of you who don't know. I don't know if this is too thin. Maybe the end of my white. We'll see if this works. I'm just using white on here with our mini squeegee. These minis are so easy. You can use them on mugs. You can use them on, I don't know, trivets. You can use them on, you know, not trivets, but, whoops, we smeared. It's all right. I can get it off. Is that cute? Cute, cute. I'll get that little dribble off. So that one's going to be done. I'll just set that aside and I'll wash that as soon as we're done here. And this is going to be really, because this is just like a metal chalkboard. Just going to wipe it off with a little bit of wetness. You could use a Q-tip as well. And back to the end, I'm just going to push it towards, I don't even know that it's, oh, it says say patient. In this house, I don't know. But that's that. And I can go in and clean up any letters if I want to, or leave it. It's fine. Hey, Becky, good to see you. Making some table decorations for a bridal shower and just kind of doing it fast here, or trying to do it fast. And I'm going to use the home, this one says Home Sweet Farm, but I'm just going to use the Home Sweet and then bring the home back down. keeping it simple, not even filling it up that much, just trying to get some little signs. Every time I go in the store, like Hobby Lobby, one of the craft stores, and see their stuff, and it's like $5 a piece, I'm like, oh, I bought this 10-pack of these little stands over in the wedding area for, I think, well, they were originally maybe $3.99 for 10 of them, and it was 40% off. So a good deal. I got them at Hobby Lobby. They're like little stands. I think they maybe like they were in the wedding section and maybe meant to be like place cards or whatever, and they were 10 packs, but really super easy to use on tiered trays, I think, when you're looking. So I'm doing 10 tiered trays for the centerpieces. Let's get that dried up, and then I'm going to put the, well, that wasn't good. There is my, I thought I had a squeegee on there. Yikers. No, I guess I didn't use a yellow squeegee yet. I'm just going to put this home down here again. This is where the new ones are really nice. Because you can see through them nicely. All right, let's see if we can do this. Do the home. Sundays are always kind of lazy around our house after church. We like barely get through lunch and then usually pass out. I kind of took a little bit of a nap today, but actually not as long as I normally do. I don't know why. I got woken up, I guess. I don't know. Something woke me up. And then I was like, I'm up. Well, it's not the most beautifully done. You can tell it's that bottom one is lighter. And I got some of the sweet on there too. I don't know. There it is. And we might, can we find a little, oh. I am struggling a little bit putting words of love. I don't know. This one's a stumble a little bit for me. Maybe it's because my first son. I don't know. I'm giving away. I don't know. It's always hard, I guess, having kids get married. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get her yellow out here a little bit. I have been using the Shimmer Harvest a lot with the decorations, but I'm gonna get a little bit of this yellow in here, I think. A little rose. Maybe need some. I probably shouldn't even use a squeegee, for crying out loud. I should use a tool, because that is way smaller than I thought it was going to be. And I could get out a little bit of green and do these leaves, but I think I'm just gonna, pretend they're parts of the flowers. That's what I'm doing, and I'm sticking to it. So, oh well. There we go. That makes a. It's kind of cute. This one I don't think I'll use because it says true love. I'm not sure I can handle that yet. My mama's heart is not letting go. Oh, that's probably why she doesn't. I don't know. Maybe this is cathartic getting this. Here we go. Just putting some little doodads on it. get it going. I like this little bee for sure. Oops. I kind of like this. I got other signs too. I have to do it. I'm like feeling a little overwhelmed for this bridal shower, that's for sure. This one says cozy up and it's in the shape of a house. I think it'll be cute. Oh, I was learning something about doing little signs for the tiered trays. If the tiered trays have any edges, it's better to put it farther up on the whatever your sign is so you can see it. So if the edge, trying to make them show. There we go. I think this one was a Valentine's one at one point. Cozy up. I'll show you that. Maybe. It's always the most fun part. See how quick and easy this is going? Now we are up to 1, 2. We've got 3 of them with the butterfly. Home sweet home. And then see how easy this is? Like, it's a good thing because so as part of her gift, I was going to let her choose have a tiered tray. I may stick all these with yellow. Do you think yellow hearts are okay? I don't know. I'm getting in under the crunch, so that means that I'm carrying less and less how particular I am about things, right? Like I'm usually very picky and want everything to look perfectly. Well, I'm getting rid of that little gene under the time crunch. I am a procrastinator. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta make a card sign, and then I've got a bigger sign that we can use for decorations. It says happily ever after. There we go. Hopefully that turned out. You and me. Nice thing is they stand up as long as you don't hit anything. You got a cute little one. See how easy peasy this is. Okay, let's do this little bee, huh? Kind of looks like a little French bee. And I kind of think keeping it simple is better. Try not to make it too complicated, although coming up with little decor items to fill in to tiered trays. My idea was to put them all on my mantle lined up and then do like a video pan of all the tiered trays so that I can share with y'all the tiered trays I'm making. But we'll see. And some of the tiered trays, I don't know if I can even fit it all on my mantle. My mantle's pretty big. That one's really cute, isn't it? That little bee. So cute. So part of her, I don't think she's watching these at all. Part of her wedding gift is going to be that she gets a tiered tray and then she can pick whatever items she wants for her own decorations out of that. I'm running out. I've got 4 left. The nice thing is if we get there and we decide we want one of these or a couple of these to be like on the table for the I'm going to use white, I think, on this one. This one says we're all in this together. It's got 2 little hearts on it. For like the food table or whatever, we're doing a taco bar. My daughter's got everything under control. She's actually she's got games. She's very organized, considering she has a 2-month-old. The poor thing, she's like maid of honor for this one, which is in September, this wedding, and then she's maid of honor for one in August. And she just had a baby 2 months ago. So she is a trooper. Although maybe she needs to learn maybe say no. All right, here we go. Hopefully this. Cute. We're all in this together. Is that cute? And I like this little truck. It's kind of cute. Let's see if she maybe use the again, I'm lining it up with the top edge so that I can get them farther up when they're sitting on the tiered tray. Sometimes the bottom edge of the tiered tray doesn't show things. And I'm not great at doing the tiered trays, but I'm finding that the best thing to do is to just go ahead and, oops, I wasn't going to do that. Just, I was going to do the truck and not the lines. Well, we did the lines. We'll do the hearts in yellow. Not to, like overthink it so much. Because I'm always like, I want everything to look right in threes of things, for decor, for decorating. It's hard for me to let that go. I'm actually about out of this white. Don't worry, I have another one, but an empty. Oh, I was going to put this away. I've been having some inspired things that I wanted to use for these. I've been planning this for a long time. I need to get this down before it dries. And if you let it dry too long in the transfer, it will pull up when you pull the transfer up. So you want to kind of work somewhat quickly and get the transfer. We're going to just go slowly and hope and pray that our little truck looks like a little truck. And he does. Isn't he cute? I think he looks cute. I think it's cute. All right. How long have you been timing? How long have we been on? Oh, about 43 minutes. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I've painted that bee. So I've done 7 in 40 minutes. But I actually started out with first what I got new on the latest launch. So I think I'm not doing too bad here, you guys. We'll do the Love is in the Air. I feel like I have used some of these prior to this too. So, oh, I've got 3 more left. 10. Oh, so I don't know. 7, 8, 9, 10. It must have been a pack of 12, actually. Pack of 12 that I purchased. And I'm going to do this one in white. Need to get that yellow back in. Got the little fan blowing on me because it's so warm. I'm not complaining, but let's see what we can get out of here. Now, when I get this far in, I sometimes get a little impatient and start to work too fast and then make mistakes. So we're gonna, I think we're gonna call this one good unless we use it for tinting or painting or something like that. And I need to get that shut. Just gonna set it there. And then I'm gonna do a little mixing here. I think just kind of I just stuck my arm in that white. Sometimes. Not too bad. I get places I'm like, ooh, I'm covered. And I'm going to get a little bit of water on my, I'm going to actually put it over that. And I'm going to smear these together so there's kind of like a, there we go. That yellow was a little bit more wet. That was working with me. All right, hopefully this works out. We'll see. Like I said, it's good because it's water, it's washable. You can always just wash it off and start over again. We'll see. Oh, that L, that V did not work. See if we can get it. Nope. Work, please. I'm just kind of wetting it a little. Nope, it's just not going to go. This one I've had. That one just does not look good. I think we're going to start that one over. It just did not work for me because that white was too dry. All right, try that one over. So nice that you can just wash it off, start over again. These are kind of like, you know, unless it says it's a washable surface of ours, I wouldn't count on it coming off. But these are just like a metal coated, painted, you know, painted. It's not really, I don't think you could use the chalkboard stuff on it, but it's not really a chalkboard. It's not a chalkboard surface. That makes sense. All right. I feel like I'm going to have a white residue on that. Because I have. All right. See if I could get this clean. Like I said, I will, let's get that one dry. I'll work on the next one. All right. Definitely use that one. I think maybe I have these in here because I've used them before, so I'll have to kind of watch. Most of these surfaces I've been doing for these tiered trays, because it's going on a table, I want to make sure that you could see both sides. That's what my has been. I gotta find some white here. Where is the white? No, I have some. Where's the question? Oh, I have one open even. Today is the last day. Can you guys believe tomorrow is going to be May Day? That's kind of exciting, right? Exciting, exciting. Get this one cleaned off a little bit. That paste really dried on there, and I don't want to put that dry stuff. Oh, and I'm making a mess out of myself. I'm going to get rid of that one because that one's just too messy. All right, nice new white, bright white chalk paste to use. And this one says love at first bite. I don't know if that was the case or not. Still my son we're talking about, my firstborn. The man that made me a son, mom. I know I can't keep them forever. It's not usual. But I'd like to try. Much nicer with the brand new chalk paste. Okay, we're going to use the tool. I probably should just get 2 tools out here instead of trying to do mini squeegees. It works fine with the mini squeegees if you're just doing the whole thing in all one color, but I'm sort of making a mess here. Okay. Let me get that off. This is getting dry. Oops. That was this. All right, let's get that off. Love at first bite. It's kind of light on the bite part. And I did get a little smudge over here. That was from me. Kind of want to get that bite, that first bite back on there. Wonder if I can line it up. To go with the pie maybe. I think it dried on me, so I'm just gonna see if I can't get it on there a little bit better. Hopefully not blurred, or we'll be starting this one over again, right? We're booking along. See how many we can get done here. I don't know that I helped it any. Maybe not my first one. Not my best one. All right, slow down a little bit, right? Slow down a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do this little, I don't know, this is not gonna work, actually. There's like a piece of paper stuck to the back side of this. And I know that's gonna wreck it, actually. I'm going to throw that through to the wash and use the water, just run water over it. To clean these, all I do is take them to the sink. And I'm going to use a tool in the white again. I guess we'll do yellow for this one has a heart. Yellow for I have to put some water in my paste because this is getting dry here. Just get these really quickly, at least dry quickly. Okay, there it goes. Get it off. Nice. I like it. That one went really nicely. I think it's okay to do yellow. All right. Last one. Last one. I guess I don't. I know I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might leave. Oh, I might leave this one out, just because. Just because. Okay, we're gonna wipe these off, and I'm gonna put a little spritz of water on it to kind of soften it up. And I like to just let distilled water, sit on top of it and kind of moisten it up a little bit, because it just helps it reconstitute itself, if that makes sense. I wonder how this would work. No, that doesn't work. I always use the lids of old containers to hold my dirty my dirty squeegees. So we'll get ourselves through this bridal shower, and then we'll be, always keep this up here, way up here. All right, let's see. We're gonna come back. Guess I need that yellow again. I set that aside. Here's some black, some white. It's like a marathon here. All right, we're coming back to this bee. this chipboard bee that we started painting. And I did put some water in there, which is totally fine for painting because, like I said before, actually, my brush got kind of hard here. Soften it up a little bit. And actually, the front side doesn't look too bad, so I'm just going to go over the back side again. Those out, but not out. Just going to do the back side again, give it a nice even coat because it wasn't coated as nicely as the front side. Make sure our no little runnies on the inside. That's the biggest thing, like making sure when you're doing projects that you don't have little runs in things. All right. Just want to get all the areas that aren't covered too. I guess around the outside edges. Not the greatest. This is like 3 pieces of chipboard pasted together. I did wonder if they were supposed to come apart, but no, it's a 3D little thing. I'm afraid to put it down. Which side did I paint? That's a good thing if I can't tell which side I painted. That must be, this is it. This is the back. Just trying to get a nice coat here. Confusion, I guess. Make sure all the inside edges are done nicely. And then I might, oops, I did get white paste all over everything, even the yellow. Not inside the yellow, but you know, everywhere else. All right, I think I'm gonna, this one, I think we're just gonna call it good by putting a little sunflower on it. So I'm gonna turn my hot glue gun on. Maybe I'll use the greens. See if we can get some. Greens and sunflower. I got these at Walmart. It didn't look this naked. I've been taking off of it, but it was a quarter. They were on clearance for a quarter a piece. It's very exciting. When we took every single one, it was just one like we found out. It wasn't even nearby. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to have to cut something off here because that tip is pretty long. I'm going to cut that off. So anyway, we came across it. Actually, the girls noticed it and like, Mom, sunflowers, they're on clearance. It's like, oh my goodness. So we were all excited about that and went searching through the whole thing. The whole family was like digging out all these little sunflowers, so because we knew we had sunflowers going up, and yet we've still, because we're doing a backdrop, we're doing lights in like a curtain lights. That is kind of a big leaf. But I really want the greens. I really do. Well, that works. I think I'll just put it right in the middle. I was thinking up here, but I think it's not cute right in the middle. I'll show you. Like, this is how I'm going to glue it on there. Ooh, we got glue. I don't know what's going on. Now it's like just goobering out here. It's coming out, but it's not coming out. It's not hot enough yet. I don't know if this is... we have some string lights that go across the wall, and they're actually outdoor ones that are, I'm excited to put outdoors. Maybe I'll put that right there, but I'm trying to wait. I have zero patience for this. We're trying to get done here. Do you know we have a wedding coming up? And then we're going to take and run lace strands down the lights. And hot glue bigger sunflowers on it. I had like 9 of the bigger sunflowers. So there. Isn't that the cutest? I think it's really cute. I'm impressed with myself. What do you think? That'll be on there. All right. So what do we got? 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 decor items done. And this is the other thing. I'm like, every single one of these trays is going to be totally different. That's going to be the fun part of it, I guess. You can see like where I got my black fingerprints on here. So this is one of the ones, the little houses I made. I don't know if you can see that, for the tiered tray. And it's got a little watercolored butterfly that I put on there. Just hot glued it on there. So now I realize that I have the back side yet to do. So that's what we're going to work on, are the back sides. Actually, this comes in a set of 3. These are our Chalk Couture house cutouts. If you would like the link for the houses, just go ahead and put house down below. They are so cute. They do stand up on their own. There's 3 different sizes, and we'll be working on all 3 here. So I know this is a little bit long. I figured I'd just take you along today. Hey, Mom. Good to see you. Still making things for the shower. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I found the last time this tissue paper, the sunflowers on it. So of course I had to get it. We'll turn that off for now. That hot glue gun gets really hot. And I was looking for napkins and never did find sunflower napkins. So we're just gonna do this. I've got a whole pile of things I'm making. Just need to finish up for the bridal shower. I think these are pretty much all dry. Just going to put them all together into one pile. Nope. Dry. And then we've got the little cute little bee. Here it is. Little butterfly. And I got butterflies going, little sayings. Just trying to make all kinds of fun little doodads, I guess you would say. I'm going to get this out because this is, I don't know. Don't ask me why. I was going to try to do some Mod Podge, and actually you can make your own Mod Podge. I'm not sure if you knew that. You can make your own Mod Podge by doing regular glue, school glue. Oh, and I had some around here somewhere. I was trying to get going on. Regular school glue, if you can get it out. This is getting kind of old. And then you do 50% water, 50% school glue, and that is basically your basic Mod Podge mix. And so we're going to do some Mod Podge here on this back side. The fun thing is you could do whatever you like on these. Boy, that is not coming out. Maybe this won't be our project next. What else can we do? Here's another one of these. I'm just going to put those there. This is another one of these houses I did. Isn't that cute? So I need to do something on the back. And maybe I'll wait for that glue. We're getting some, slow but sure. The glue is coming out. So I'm going to just set that aside and let that drip. And while I do that, I might find some words. This one's a little bit bigger. I might use this transfer. I think we still have this available. It's the Good Life, it's called. It's got all these different words. And what I'm going to use is It's So Good to Be Home. I think that's a cute one. We're going to use that on here. And I'm just going to push my twine, try not to get it off, up a little. I don't want too much glue in here. Ooh, this might be a fail with this glue. I've got 3 bottles. Don't worry, I'll find more. All right, got some out. Put about the same amount of water in there, and we'll go to town on that. You just kind of want it to be sort of a clear. You want it to look, exactly like Mod Podge. If you've ever used Mod Podge, it kind of looks like glue, but it's very watery. And we're just going to paint it on. So I just want to get it incorporated, the water with that thick glue. It's a good thing we're using it. Use up the bottom of it. I always wait for glue until the office supply stores sell it for like 10 cents or a quarter or 50 cents a bottle. And then I stock up, and then I make my own Mod Podge, because why pay for it, right? Okay, we're just going to put this on here. If you guys saw my Crackle stool the other night and were impressed by that, go back, and if you haven't seen that live, finally figured out Crackle paint with using glue. So go check it out. Okay, we want this down. Now, this is the one thing. I know the new trend is to like put the glue on, dry it, and then iron it on. And I cannot for the life of me figure out why you would wait for it, dry it, then iron it. Do so many steps. All you have to do with Mod Podge is put it on. I'm just using the sanding block to cut it exactly the right size. Oops, I ripped it. I'm not going to lie, this is my first time doing Mod Podge with tissue paper. Oh, shoot. I messed it up there. I'm going to just go over so it's a little bit less like stark anyway. I don't know. Hopefully you won't notice. Shh, don't tell anyone. I ripped it right at the top. Okay. What do you think? Is that cute? I think it's pretty cute. So the front side is this little butterfly. You'll see that on one side and this on the other. So you can have two different sides. And we could go back over this with Mod Podge. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I am trying to get, oh, dang it. I really messed that one up. Well, it's time for twine, right? Because I took the bottom corner off there. So we're going to take the twine off. Or not this, twine. That was around the twine. Take some twine, put around the bottom. See, use your patience for real. This will just draw your attention away from the fact that I messed it up pretty badly. So, you know, wait for it to dry before you start touching it, because what's happening is I'm pulling it off with my fingers because it's not dry yet. Wait. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, so I have done Mod Podge before, but I haven't done it for a long time. It's another one of those trends. Crackle paint and Mod Podge. All right, what do you think? Is it okay? Or did I wreck it? I think I'm too far into it to... I could just take and put... oh, that worked. Kind of moving the knot over that spot. And I could use these ends. A little piece of that. Taking off the heads and putting them back on. Look at me. Take this out. It's like blocking my air. I need air. All right. We're going to slip this under here. And that will... I think that's going to work. Guys, sometimes when you make mistakes, it's genius. It brings up genius. Gives you the opportunity to be creative, to be honest. Let's see if we can get this one of these greens off. Maybe I'll just cut that because that's all wired. I may change my mind here, but it'd be nice if I could get some... I was trying to get it. I got it stuck on the end here. There must be like a fatter part of it or something. I don't know. There, I got it. I was trying to get it off so that I could put it on. See, it's okay to use other parts of, you know what I mean? Take the flowers off, put the flowers on, glue them on, whatever. Do the things you have to do. I actually think I like this on there. I think we're going to put our hot glue gun on again, because I definitely want these on here. Trying to use the greens as much as I can, because like I said, I need greens. We need greens. Everybody needs their greens, right? I'm not very good with flowers. I'm not going to lie. This is dry now, but in the meantime, I think the other thing I've done besides hot glued is I have gone ahead and tied around twine, and that might work in this case, just to kind of cover the fact that this is all very fake. Oops. No, don't unwind. I don't know what I got here. If it's water, I'm assuming it is. Maybe it's glue. Oh, I did all that winding and wound that out. I might have to use some glue. Shoot. Zoot Delore. I say, I think it's French. I think we're going to just put a little bit of hot glue in there. Try not to burn myself. That's the key. Well, then there is the part where I stick it on my finger. At least it's not full on hot yet. I'm going to turn this off. Well, I know I need it on. It might be dead soon. I'm afraid I'm going to run out, actually. There it is. Kind of wish those leaves were a little bit better put together, but they aren't. Oh my gosh, you guys. I like little tiny dot. It's nice having a heavy duty hot glue gun, but sometimes dangerous. Possibly a lot of times very dangerous, actually. I smell something burning. It smells like burnt toast. I hope I'm not burning anything here. I'm hoping it's just like somebody's cooking. If you have stayed on this long, you are amazing. Just gonna slip that under like that. And then slip a little bit of glue behind this and glue it down. I think it's going to be cute. A little bit different. Oops. And of course I would get the, I don't know if there's a good side of that leaf anymore. All right, there. We got a little bit of our greens, a little bunch of sunflower buds on there. Used up the rest of my little thing, but isn't that cute? So one side's a butterfly and a postage stamp, and then the other side is a little bouquet. Cute. On the background of a napkin. I think that turned out really good. Okay. Well, if you've stuck it out this long, I thank you so much. Be sure to help me out by commenting and doing all the things for me. And I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to go ahead and close up, and I'll keep you posted how things are going. Like I said, be watching for the project when it's said and done, because it will be happening soon. But I thank you so much for coming. And this is Dory with Prairie Scraps, and we will be crafting soon. I'm every Monday and Thursday for sure at 4 p.m. right here on YouTube and on Facebook. Thanks so much. Have a blessed evening and keep on crafting.